Collective, welcome back to my channel. Thank you guys so much for your likes, your comments, your shares, and subscribes. I truly appreciate them all, you guys. Let's tap in. Let's get a message. Please keep in mind that this is general, so the messages may or may not resonate with you. You take the messages that resonate with you, your personal situations, and leave the rest. All right, let's tap in.
All right, now I guess I'll introduce myself. How you doing, Bella? Princess Goddess 333, you know what I'm saying? Empress Goddess 333. But how you doing, Eve? You know what I'm saying? This God, this Adam, you know what I'm saying? And I'm sitting up here, you know, learning all day long and teaching while I'm learning, because I'm coming from zero, you know what I'm saying, all the way to 225, you know what I'm saying? I'm just going back and, you know, forgetting things, you know what I'm saying? Remembering things to forget, you know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? Tanya, how you doing? You know what I'm saying? Wherever you at in this world, this sound like your voice. You got a voice like my family, you know, my grandmother, Mama Dear, Mama Lucy, Mama Francis. You know what I'm saying? You know, I had all big women, you know what I'm saying, mostly, you know what I'm saying? I had all big women around me, you know what I'm saying? But how you doing, ma'am? You know what I'm saying? Madam, you know what I'm saying? They always call Adam something less than what he really is when we're really an almond. You know what I'm saying? And that O for one, like lone and alone is one.
Overall energy for this reading. Patience was needed. I see you. Plans backfiring. Somebody feel like a dumbass. Scorpio, Aries, or Sagittarius could feel like an idiot right now. Alright, somebody's being exposed. Somebody you caught on to something, or somebody's going to catch somebody in the act of doing something, or whatever that is. But patience was needed. The universe could have been waiting for you patiently to catch something, to see something, whatever this is. But their plans are backfiring. Alright. Let's see. Holy Spirit, Divine Spirit. What is the message? What is the message? What's this? Holy Spirit, Divine Spirit. Patience is needed. So the universe telling you to be patient. Oh. Somebody is depressed, sorrow, weeping, having a lot of anxiety. Somebody could be stressed, grieving. What the hell? Sorrow and illness. Somebody could be really messed up. Patience was needed. Somebody could be really like sad and depressed and it's causing them some problems. Somebody could be really grieving about something. Maybe somebody could be sick. But their plans backfire, return to sender, maybe because something backfired on them or what? A thief. Yeah. They're scared. Okay, a thief. This main male knows somebody has clarity or is aware of something here. Somebody's starting to see something from a new view here. Great fortune, rich lady. A main female could be having a bad outcome. My goodness. So my main female is a bad outcome when it comes to something here. Them achieving something for a mature woman. Wanted a return on their investments. They was desiring to freelance, and whatever they're finding out, something is changing. Okay, something is changing now when it comes to someone. Whatever plans is backfiring, they are shocked. An emperor abused their power this way. Like, this is like really bad. So there could be a talk going on about what somebody did, how bad somebody was acting, how somebody was doing you.
You know, let me go to the scriptures, you know what I'm saying? I had went away from the scriptures, but then, you know, I started reading it right, you know what I'm saying? Like proselyte, you know what I'm saying? The word proselyte is used 2 times in the Bible. Once in the New Testament, well, twice in the New Testament. Once in Matthew once in Acts. And let me show you what it say. Woe to you, scribes and Pharisees. And scribes is the writers. You know what I'm saying? Scribes. It's supposed to be spelled like Christ. You know what I'm saying? Scribes is scribbling. But then it's supposed to be Christ. You know what I'm saying? Scribes. You know what I'm saying? It's supposed to be Christ. You know what I'm saying? But it's scribes. You know what I'm saying? People who believed in Christ, that wrote about Christ. Scribes, scribbling about Christ. Pharisees, you know what I'm saying? Supposed to be fair, like Fairre. You know, fair, like fair. It's supposed to be fair with AI in it. You know what I'm saying? It's supposed to be fair, like Pharaoh. Not supposed to be with OA. It's supposed to be fair roar. You know what I'm saying? Fair roar. Like when you scream, it's supposed to be fair. You're supposed to be a gentle creature. A Gentile is a gentle creature. But they talk about us like dogs because we Christ. You know what I'm saying? They even talk about Christians and then they want to judge Trinity. You know what I'm saying? And don't Trinity mean three? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Hypocrites. You know what I'm saying? Hypocrites. Really, that was, you know, hippopotamus, meaning fat person. You know what I'm saying? But a hypocrite is somebody that talk about somebody, eat a lot, and then talk about other people who eat a lot. A fat person talking about another fat person like that. Or somebody who steal, you know, talking about somebody who steal knowing that they steal. You know what I'm saying? Like a hippopotamus. Talking about somebody knowing he eat more than everybody else. And know he the toughest thing in the junk. Know he, you know, shy. You know what I'm saying? For you compass, you take the compass and you go all over the sea and land for one proselyte. You know what I'm saying? One proselyte. That's a child. That's a child of God. That's why we have Pedialyte. You can't name it proselyte. You gotta name it Pedialyte. You know what I'm saying? When he is made, you know what I'm saying, you make him twofold now. Just like twofold more, 2 times more the child of hell than yourselves. You know what I'm saying? And this second one. And the saying pleased the whole multitude. They chose Stephan to step on. Stephan. You know what I'm saying? Stephen is Stephan. Stephan. A man full of faith and the Holy Ghost. And Philip, that's why they call the town Philippi. Because Philip is not spelled with one L. Philip got love in him and living. So Philip got 2 L's. You know what I'm saying? But then Philippi, you know what I'm saying, with 2 pecks in it. You know what I'm saying? It'll be all right. You know what I'm saying? Pro-curious. You know what I'm saying? Meaning pro-chorus. You know what I'm saying? Curious. Chorus. You know what I'm saying? Chorus. That's why we have the choir, chorus. And the fans are curious to hear what is said out of the artist's mouth. You know what I'm saying? And then big, you know what I'm saying? Ship, you know what I'm saying? Bishop, you know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing but a big ship. My children told me, you know what I'm saying? Whenever big ships come in, they used to get scared because men used to come steal my children, catch them on horses and stuff and catch them by rope, you know what I'm saying, on the back of their head, killing them, some of them, you know what I'm saying, or catching them and captive, leading them into captivity, claiming they Christians doing God's work, you know what I'm saying, killing us, saying they doing God's business. You know what I'm saying? Buying and selling, saying it's God's business line. You know what I'm saying? Then they willingly received him into the ship. You know what I'm saying? I told you I gave you relations before I gave you the ark. Now you want to write on y'all's titles, Archbishop, bullshit ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? Archbishop. Nigga, you know your name ain't no damn bishop. It's a big ship, nigga, that came in and got y'all. And then some say it was the Titanic. A lot of say that it was Jesus. You know what I'm saying? And God's us do not put GZ on shit unless it's God's us or us G's. Or Jesus if I write it, and it's my business. You know what I'm saying? It's my name calling. Nachos. Nachos. That's where I got nachos from. Mexican when I mixed them again. You know what I'm saying? And immediately, I'm medically, whatever. Immediately the ship was at land, whither they went. Then the mariners, that was the Marines, were afraid and cried every man to his God and cast forth the warriors that were in the ship, because they knew warriors were going out for war. You know what I'm saying? What they call them with them boys made a movie about that. You know what I'm saying? The captain at the sea, what's his name? That comedy / scary man, what's his name? In the sea, the captain, whatever, the ghost of the sea. But anyway, the warriors, they casted out the warriors that were in the ship into the sea to lighten it of them, to make it lighter, not to give it light. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? To lighten it, lighten the boat, lighten the ship. But Jonah was gone down into the sides of the ship, and he lay and was fast asleep. And they departed into the desert place by ship privately. And when he was entered into the ship, his disciples followed him. And when they were coming to the ship, the wind ceased. You know what I'm saying? And they were in all the ship. They were all in the ship, 260 souls, and entered into the ship of Abram, like Adam, but Abram, like Adrian, but it's Adramidium. You know what I'm saying? We launched, meaning to sail by the coast of Asia, and Aristarchus, but that's Aristocats, you know what I'm saying? Aristarchus, but that's Aristocats. Macedonia, Macedonia, massacre was there, you know what I'm saying? Thessalonians, Thessalonians. What would you say that is, Pops? Pestalonica. Nah. But it's something like that. Pestilence. being with us. You know what I'm saying? That's Paul talking. And when they come out of the ship, straightway they knew him. They knew who Jonah was. Paul and them knew who Jonah was. And finding the ship sailing over Phoenicia, we went abroad and set forth. Phoenicia. Phoenicia. Phonique. You know what I'm saying? Like unique, but phonique. Just unique, phonique. And fine too, phonique. Let me see. And there a centurion found a ship, Alexandria, sailing into Italy. And he put us therein. And being exceedingly tossed with tempests, the next day they lightened the ship. And when we had taken leave one another, we took ship, and they returned home again. Then they were in the ship, came and worshipped him, saying, of a truth, you are the Son of God. That was Jesus in Matthew 33, 14:33. And they immediately left the ship, and their father followed him. And the third day we cast out our own hands tracking the ship. Paul said to the centurion's soldiers, except these abide in the ship, you cannot be saved. And we went before the ship and sailed as us, you know what I'm saying? They're intending to take in Paul, for so he appointed, minding himself to go afoot. And now I exhort you to be good cheer. There shall be no loss of any man's life among you, but the ship might not make it. After 3 months we departed into the ship of Alexandria, which had wintered in the isle, whose sign was Castor, Pollux, and then that was probably castor oil or pollutants, you know what I'm saying? And he left them and entered into the ship again, departed to the other side. And straightway entered the ship of his disciples and came to the parts of Dalmanutha, might even been talking about Dalmanutha, you know what I'm saying? And when the ship was caught, they could not bear the wind, and he let her drive, and we let her drive. We let her drive, you know what I'm saying? And you don't see none of that in the Acts y'all got, you know what I'm saying? Because it ain't written like this. And there arose a great storm of wind, and waves beat the ship, so that it was now full. And they spake to his disciples that were a small ship should wait on him because of the multitude, lest they should throng him, kill him. Because they was after Paul. When he was gone up ship, immediately met him out of the tombs a man with an unclean spirit. That was in Mark. That's Jesus' story now. But they got it on Paul's story. But it's really not Paul's story. It's Jesus' story. Nevertheless, centurion believed the master and the owner of the ship more than the things that were spoken by Paul. But they still on Jesus' scriptures in Matthew and Mark. You know what I'm saying? Because this is Mark. Now the disciples had forsaken to take bread. Neither had they in the ship which them more than one loaf. You know, they ain't have but one loaf of bread in the ship. Ezekiel. They have made all the ships boards of fir trees and sinear. They have taken cedars like cedar brake in old ocean from Lebanon to make masts for you, to make masts for y'all, you know what I'm saying? And straightway Jesus, back to Matthew, straightway Jesus constrained his disciples to get into the ship, to go before him to the other side, and the multitudes away. And I can go on and on with this story, the way I'm reading it. You know what I'm saying? I can go to the next page, and I'll go straight to reading about my big ship, you know what I'm saying? And go back to Mark, 5:21, and that sure sound like 7 to me. And when Jesus passed over again by ship to the other side, much people gathered to him. He was nigh. He wasn't nigh. He was not in the sea. You know what I'm saying? I bet if you go on and read that, that's when he walked on water or something right there. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not reading about the water. I'm reading about, bishop, what it takes to be a big ship. A big ship. And why they named a bishop a big ship. And what the captain's name was on all these ships. That's what the Bible tell y'all that. You know what I'm saying? Tell you the cities they went in when they went in the city of Adam, which was Madagascar, mad ass God. You know what I'm saying? Fucking with Uncle Peck and Mama D and Adam there. You know what I'm saying? The way of an eagle is in the air. The way of a serpent is up on a rock. And the way of a ship is in the midst of the sea. And the way of man is with the maid. Oh, shit. And he entered into one of the ships, which was Simon's, and prayed him that he would thrust out a little from the land. And he sat down and taught the people out of the ship, you know what I'm saying? And then he said to them, cast the net on the right side of the ship, and you shall find. They cast thereof, and now they were not able to draw in the multitude of the fishes. Because I was getting ready for the internet, you know what I'm saying? Because I want to tell you, this the fish. All God said that day was, y'all come on over here, man. Let's go over here and get in that net. And when them people eat us, we'll be able to see them all the time. Like we do anyway, because we the air they breathe, we the stars. Life is like this. Everybody got hair. And every tree got a root. And every grass got a root. And every vine got a root. Bushes got roots. Bushes are green. Green bushes. You know what I'm saying? The burning bush ain't no dead bush that's just got so hot it caught on fire. No, the burning bush is thinking. The burning bush, a mad bush. Like if you go outside and just look around trees, bushes, you ain't got no berry patches. Cause we don't even sell berries no more. It used to be good to go in the store and get a bag of berries, you know what I'm saying, or a bucket of berries. Or go out in the field and get a bucket of berries, but you can't do that no more. You got towers and all that shit. And in the Bible, they tell you about them towers and all that shit that they built. You know what I'm saying? They tell you in the Bible about the towers, the streets, my air, but you got to look up mire and hire. See, to get high air or to get hired as a hire. Pull up hire. Look up air, look up hire. Difference of an heir, a servant, that's an heir, that's supposed to receive from God. And you'll see, the opposite of an heir. A hire. Somebody hired to do the job. Ain't no love in no hiree. A person hired to do the job don't love you. That's why a preacher ain't supposed to be no goddamn God. He don't love. And TD talking about, when I first said I was God and I was love and shit, he goes, oh, that's why I'm not gonna let you be God. And then talking about People are tired of hearing about love from you. That's humiliating hearing about love from you. Man, come on, man. You retarded fucker. You know what I'm saying? That's what I said. You know what I'm saying? But like I say, man, this Bible is written, you know what I'm saying, like hire. This is hire. When you get hired on a job, now listen. For these days there was no hire for man, nor any hire for beasts. Well, they were renting beasts out and stuff, but it wasn't no more hiring for man, no more hiring for beasts. Neither was there any peace to him that went out and came in because of affliction, bad marriage, bad family members, bad, just everything bad about us. For I set all men one against his neighbor. You know what I'm saying? And all graven images thereof, beaten into pieces, trophies and stuff. People destroyed their trophies, their wives, the people that they looked up to, they hated them. And all the people that worked, hires thereof, shall be burned with fire. No, they ain't gonna be burned with fire, but if they knew it, they wouldn't do it. You know what I'm saying? They wouldn't buy and sell and work for an employer. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That hire you as a beast. You know what I'm saying? And rent you out as beasts to do their work. And all the idols thereof will lay desolate. All the idols, all the football players and basketball players and track runners. We don't even care about that no more. For she gathered it of the hire of a harlot, a prostitute, and they shall return to the hire of a harlot, a prostitute. But if the owner thereof be with it, he shall not make it good. If it be a hired thing, it came for his hire, to be hired. You know what I'm saying? It didn't come because of love, you know what I'm saying? Ain't no love and no hired and this and that. You might find love in the air, but you ain't gonna find love in no hire. For the kingdom of heaven is like a man that is a householder, a husband, which went out early in the morning to hire laborers to work in his vineyard, in his vineyard, you know what I'm saying, his grape factory or something like that, to give them talents, you know what I'm saying. A job is to give you a talent, give you a certificate, give you a job, give you a license to do a job, to make you a hire, you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? And hire laborers into the vineyard, into his grape factory or his dough banana factory and rice mill, but they don't tell you dough get their bananas from ship their bananas and all that there from the same place. And Leah, my granddaughter's name, said, God have given me my hire, my helpmate is my hire. That's who your husband gonna be, Leah, is your helpmate. And just like a man gotta help me, the whatever needed in the house. Because I have given my maiden to my husband. I have given my maiden to my husband. You know what I'm saying? And she called his name Issachar. My maiden is my car. That's why we always say, the car, you ain't gonna take her, that's my car. That's my car. Man, I love my car. We call a car woman all the time. You know what I'm saying? It's a car. His name is a car, you know what I'm saying? She called her car a man, is a car. and the same house remain, eating and drinking such things they give. For the laborer, spelled different than y'all spell labor, you know what I'm saying, is worthy of his hire, his help that he met you with. You know what I'm saying? He came to do a job for God. I told people in the Bible, work as you working unto God, not no goddamn devil, man, devil egg, because that's what y'all gonna start having. From now on, you're gonna have to piss outside in the yard, and eggs gonna grow in the yard. You go get them eggs and cook them, and you have something to eat. You won't have to eat chicken no more. You'll get beef and everything else that you eat. You get pork and everything else in them eggs. After wild animals, I'm not gonna let them have no more regular conceptive babies, animals, because they'll have too many. You know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna eat that many with the amount we gonna be making. We ain't gonna be making none, because don't nobody make love no more. And God is love. We supposed to make love. And we supposed to be the love that God made. You know what I'm saying? I said, I am the true vine and my Father is the husbandman. I told you, when I return to you, I return to the husbandman. The husbandman is all y'all. You know what I'm saying? Water is in the womb of a mother. That's mother's nature. Water is oxygen. You know what I'm saying? Not liquor, oxygen. You know, carbonated water, soda water. You know what I'm saying? You just got the syrup mixed up. But it's wine in everything you do. I gotta keep my grapes. You know what I'm saying? I gotta keep my grape seeds. I might not sell them in Walmart or your HEB, but I sell grapes and I sell berries and I sell plums and I still sell pears and I still shit. But I'm gonna keep my shit hid. So when even was come, I bet that was Eve's name, Evan or Ever, was come, the Lord of the vineyard saith, and I bet that was Seth, to his steward, call the laborers, give them their hire, pay them. That's another way of saying pay them. Give them what they're worth. You know, a labor, your labor does not go in vain. Give them their money. Give them their hire, beginning from the last to the first. That's why I'm here now. I'm the last Adam. Now I'm starting to do, y'all not first, second, and third Adams, but I'm going through and saying who was born the day Adam was born, like my cousin Jeffrey G.K. was born in October. You know what I'm saying? I gotta go all the way every day and read through this Bible, because I don't know what Jeffrey had. I heard in one of them years he lost the bar for his attorney. He was an attorney, but he was in all the movies when we was young. Me and him was in all the movies. And I ain't never been, so happy other than when I was Michael Jackson as Khalil. That's when Tisha was my mama, you know what I'm saying? And I ain't have all these problems till I came, and then Rebecca became my Bible mama name, and Adam became my Bible self name, and we forgot about God, man, the one that love is, you know what I'm saying? We forgot who he was. But yeah, and then that's high. Let me see where it said Job Meyer. That's where it said Job 8. Yeah, that's it. Nah, that's oh, there it is, Dad. Go on and read it. All right. Then answered Bildad. like Bill Dad. You know what I'm saying? You know Bill ain't got no dad. Bill Dad, that was the name of the man was. The Shuhite. You know what I'm saying? Whenever you see when they son of none, N-U-N, that's son of none. He ain't got no mama or daddy. He just in the army, you know what I'm saying? How long will you speak these things? And how long shall the words of your mouth be like a strong wind? Do God pervert judgment, or do the Almighty pervert justice? If the children have sinned, sin is sin. C-N-U. C-N is sin. C-N is sin. You sin. Everybody born seeing, being able to see. And I told you I was going to put the laws in your heart. Tell you what was right and wrong in your heart. I wasn't going to let you. I told you don't never let them proceed it out of your mouth. I told you that. But you stop putting it and that and all that in it and start lying on me. You know what I'm saying? Seeing people and gossip and slander and bullshit against him. And he have cast them away for their transgressions. He got away from them. God stayed away from them because of their transgressions, fussing and arguing and murmuring and complaining and walking after their own lust, what they think they need to do. They being their own God. If you would seek God bedtimes, like every night and day, and make your supplication, you know, supplication is supplement, you know what I'm saying, is your ear, you know what I'm saying, your supplications, your communication. If you were pure and upright, you know what I'm saying, surely now he would awake for you and make his habitation of your righteousness prosperous. Though they beginning, I believe that's supposed to be, though they beginning was small, yet they latter in. They trying to extend the end by saying later, their latter end is up, not back or down. No, your later years should greatly increase the more you go up exalt. For inquire, I pray you, the former age, and prepare yourself the search of their fathers. You know what I'm saying? Prepare yourself for the search of your fathers. You know what I'm saying? But it also say, can a man live without my hair? And they had mire. And then let me know it was my hair because you got sink into my hair and my hair, you know what I'm saying, in the streets. You know what I'm saying? So mire is not like dust, or ashes. That's what it's supposed to be. My hair is supposed to be, mire is supposed to be ashes. You know what I'm saying? Dust is dust, still living. But all is dust, man. Even ashes. You know, my mama name is still Rebecca, BB, for Daisy, Casey. Shit. But y'all crazy, cause that's the way it go, mama. It's the end, you know what I'm saying? I know all things, and it just all just come to me, you know what I'm saying? It just all just come to me. Let me go back and see what Bella talking about.
What they participated in, and a whole bunch of other stuff, okay? Like somebody is like, oh my God, I can't believe such and such or whatever. Like they can't believe the way somebody has acted. They can't believe what somebody has done. All right, so there's gossip going on, okay, about something here when it comes to an individual, okay? I like, oh my God, like, they didn't know how I'm hearing hard pressed somebody was. Like, they didn't know how deep something went. Somebody thought something was like surface level, but they're finding out how deep something went. And they're like, oh my God. And people are looking at somebody like, you're sick. Like, saying that to this person, like, you're something wrong with you. Like, stuff like that. Like, that's what I'm getting with that sorrow and illness. That's just like, this person is sad because people are looking at them as being sick. Mentally sick or something like that. Like, they need some help for real in real life. And they cannot believe that they were helping them or even participated in something that could get them thrown in jail out of jealousy. Yeah, anti-hero, maverick, rule breaker, did a lot of things out of jealousy. Okay? Because you're not having a fall and nobody is falling for something anymore. They know that this person is like really went against the grain. They really did something that was just outrageous, an anti-hero. Alright. Knows you're going to be protected from something that they're doing. Okay, that's another thing I'm hearing. What is this? Holy Spirit, Divine Spirit. Oh my, yeah. Because we got repair and recovery coming back. So you're going to be able to recover from something here. Alright. It's like, yeah, I know we all different, but you better use your time wisely. Stop playing. Okay? So you're recovering. We got coming back, polite, good-mannered. Something could be being repaired for you. Somebody that's polite or good-mannered or whatever. Yeah. We got your ancestors is here with your magical inheritance and stuff like that.
You know, I'm sorry to cut you off, sweetheart. I'm sorry. But I'm going to go to Acts, you know what I'm saying? And see what that was, what I was reading. All right. Okay, listen to this. Then were they all in good cheer, and they also took some meat, and were in the ship 216 souls. Souls now. When you got soul, when God starts counting them in souls, then you can't number that. And then it say, and when they had eaten enough, they lightened the ship and cast out the wheat into the sea. They had so much stuff, man. They had so much money. They had so much, not money, but they had so much land, you know, so much vegetables and stuff and bread and all that from heaven, man. And when it was day, they knew not the land, but they discovered a certain creek with a shore, into which they were minded, if it were possible, to thrust in the ship. You know what I'm saying? With the store. You know what I'm saying? They could have been a store right there. They could have been a store, because I said at the first of the week, lay in store. Everybody lay in store. You know what I'm saying? And that's why you had people coming in ships, you know, laying in store. You know, that's why I said trains, planes, and automobiles will never go away. You know what I'm saying? And you trying to delete man and get rid of man, and man is continuously moving. People finding out they daddy in Germany, and if they daddy ain't in Germany, they daddy in the United States, and, you know, shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, the world got to keep going, man, and we need more qualified by love, mercy, and graceful, you know, and forgiving air traffic controllers and pilots, you know what I'm saying? Else I'll stay on the ground for the rest of my life. I don't trust the pilot. You know what I'm saying? Because they can wreck that plane just as, it's up to them. You know what I'm saying? And that air traffic controller got to know how to read, really got to know how to read now. Because we not throwing up the same signals no more. You know what I'm saying? You're not getting the help you need no more. It ain't the same. You know what I'm saying? And when it was day, they knew not to land but discovered, okay, all right. And when they had taken up the anchors, they committed themselves to the sea and loosed their rubber bands, and hoisted up the mainsail to the wind. Now, check it out. Hoisted up the mainsail to the wind. They have no motors now. The rubber bands, though. The rubber bands hoisted up the mainsail to the wind and made it towards shore. And falling into place, there was two seas meet. They ran the ship aground. They was trying to run like the Titanic, and people trying to get away. And the four parts stuck. It could have said struck, but it said stuck fast and remained unmovable. But the hinder part was broken with the violence of the waves. You know what I'm saying? Like the Titanic was broken into. And the soldiers now, you know what I'm saying? This is Acts now. This Acts, you ain't supposed to have no soldiers in Acts. When the hell you get soldiers in Acts? You know, you just had Matthew, Mark, and Luke, and John. And now you come to Acts and you got soldiers. Counsel was to kill the prisoners, lest any of them should swim out and escape. But the centurion could have been the centurion, meaning the children, you know what I'm saying? The children of that century, you know what I'm saying? The centurion, you know what I'm saying? The sent children could be the sent children. Could be the sent children, but it's the centurion could be the money changers, the treasurer, you know what I'm saying? Could be all that. But that's your centurion. Willing to save Paul, kept them from their purpose, from killing Paul, and commanded they which could swim should cast themselves in first into the sea and get to land. And the rest, some on board, some on broken pieces of the ship. And so it came to pass that they escaped all safe to land. You know what I'm saying? And you know, I could have did this a long time ago, but then I didn't. You know what I'm saying? Paul is talking about his shipwreck in Acts. But then his shipwreck is all in Zechariah, Ruth, you know what I'm saying? You see pieces of his shit everywhere. You see the word hire, or my air changed to mire. You know what I'm saying? You know, all that, you know, they didn't use X this and X that, so they gave you the word exalted, knowing that you cannot get in the inside of an exit unless it's an entrance. You know, I don't go nowhere that ain't got no back door. You know what I'm saying? Shit. You don't supposed to enter and exit. Always enter the front. Because the exit is just for coming out. If a problem break out, you can't get out. You already out. You know what I'm saying? Shit. Like I said, God, He already out. So ain't no problem gonna break out in here because I'm out. I came out the backside of 2025. Shit, before the world was, I came in. Shit, I'm on the outside now, 2025. I completed this puzzle rowing, and we finished. My grandson named Rowan, he white too. And I'll never have him rowing a boat, black, white, Mexican, nothing. He's Carmel. And that's our name. His little man. Your little grandson, Adam. Paw Paw. You know what I'm saying? Almond. Shit, you a boy. You smell like almond too, Paw Paw. This ruin. I caught my grandson smelling my head. He said it smelled like cinnamon. I said, man, you need to get out of my head. But I'm gonna go over here, man. And see what Beagh'llah talking about.
It's like we're all mad here. Yeah, we're all different, but use your time wisely instead of trying to keep up with somebody. Keep up immense effort. Somebody put a lot of effort into doing something. All right. Creating something. Somebody really put a lot of effort in trying to create something. It's like we're all different. Everyone is a little different, but use your time wisely. Make every moment count. Okay, whatever this is, somebody is maybe doing something that they weren't supposed to, and it's like, instead of trying to keep up with other people, make your life count. Make every moment in your life count. Make your endeavors, pop for you, or whatever this is. Stop trying to interfere in others' like lives or projects or whatever this is. Okay. Yeah, so we got essence and yields in here. Set your own course. So you get your energy back here and you get to set your own course. And somebody could be very angry right now because they feel like they got to rush, or they feel like they're under pressure right now because you get to belong to your own dreams and they can't go back to yesterday. All right. Like somebody also feel like you are going to be able to live your life. They don't want you to create your own life. But they can't go back to yesterday here because they don't know something is falling now. And they try to figure out how you discovered something. And how did you pass a test or something. Like, they feel like they got to just manage to be glad because they was hoping that something would affect you or impact you. All right. But you got witness. You have personal evidence to speak out. Somebody knows somebody is very jealous of you or jealous of something because something is over. They got to say goodbye. Death rights. Maybe somebody passed away in their sleep. My condolences. But they got to say goodbye or something like that because you're protected from whatever they try to do. Okay. Ciao. Let's see what's going on.
All right, now, I got an idea, mama. And when I say mama, I'm talking to my youngest daughter, Nisha. She pregnant. So, this is your son or daughter, talking to you through Pop-Pops, Pop-Pops is Papa. Nisha is olive oil, and Harmony is sweet pea, So we got to name this next child something that goes with sweet pea. And I don't eat sweet pea or pea soup. I don't like it. So we gotta name it sweet potato pie. So name it after the best taste in the world, which is a dream pie. That's what I'm gonna call it. Dream pie. Almond dream pie. Adam's dream pie. Pot's luck. That's his little brother or his sister. That potluck mean anything can come. You could have anything today. They don't know what they gonna give you, or they keeping it a secret. It's potluck. So Pop's luck, tell me that Pop's luck, we got us a little boy or girl. I ain't gonna say what it is. I already know what it is. I ain't gonna say what it is. But his mama name, olive oil, his daddy name Papa. And his Pop-Pop name Pop-Pop. Paw-Paw. Papa. And enough now, Enoch. Leave him alone. Noah, get him straight. And name that child Noah the right way. 2 names. Noah. And that's with K-N-E-A-G-H. A-H. A-G-H. And then no, that's no. And then is just E-A-U-G-A-U. It's something like that. We're gonna get it straight. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna enough is what I'm trying to say. Enough. Enough. We're gonna put enough with an N-E-A-U-G-H. P-H. Because the pH level is always 0 in Peck's heaven. You know what I'm saying? And we have it in heaven freely from now on.
You always got some tea this morning, huh? Somebody said, press. Okay, this is crazy.